sometimes I would hear things like, hey Claudia, you're so brave to be doing this thing. I don't think I can ever do this. Let me share with you how it actually feels like. Whenever I'm about to show up, my stomach would do a few backflips onto itself and it will plunge down deep into my guts, making me feel like I need to hurl all the contents from inside. And it will be every single time. And now that I am a speaker advocate coach for Lisa Nichols' Ignite program, I have to tell you, this feeling just amplified itself. And the moment I feel like I need to hold a mic to speak, my inner critic seems like it's also holding onto a mic, and some days it will crank up the amplifier so loud that it would be deafening in my head, and all I want to do is just curl up into bed and hide away. And in order for me to get out of it is to actually turn inwards and turn inwards to ask exactly, hey, what is the message that you're trying to say? What are you trying to convey? And when I turn inwards, this is what I usually hear. Whenever it says, hey Claudia, that's not interesting enough for you to share, it's basically telling me that, hey, maybe other people are going to judge you for it, so let's not show up. Or if they say, or if it says, hey Claudia, you don't have what it takes, let's not show up today, it's actually telling me that, hey, let's not do this, because what if other people are going to turn their backs on us? So it's trying to shield me from all the potential pain and hurt. And so that's why I have to turn inward to give myself that love, to say, hey, I hear you, I see you. And if other people are going to turn their backs on us, if they're going to judge us, so be it. I'm right here for you, and we're gonna do this together. And it's only when I tell myself this, when only I give myself the love, when only I can address this inner fear, then that's when I can show up more, embrace all that churning within my stomach. And believe me, embracing this discomfort, it's very difficult, and yet I do it anyways, because every time I embrace it, I know that my skills become better. I know that the people who needs to hear my message will hear it. And so I'm willing to go through this journey. Oftentimes, there may be things that we want to do. And yet, because of this inner critic that is so loud, that we end up holding ourselves back. And other times, because of this, what happens is we start going into this cycle of, I want to show up. No, you cannot. You're not good enough. And then we believing it. And so we beat ourselves up for not showing up. And this toxic cycle just keeps living on in our head, making it so difficult for us to decipher what I should do next. Have you ever been in a situation where you feel paralyzed because you really want to do something, but you don't know what to do, and you're thinking, oh, but I don't know what to do. But really, it's just all of this fear stopping you. And for me, this is exactly how it's like in my head. And so what if all of this fear is going to show up? All of this inner critic is going to show up. And underneath all of that layer, there is something else that it wants you to address. And what if we allow for ourselves to give ourselves so much love to this core message, then maybe we can then flourish, bring out that courage within ourselves to step up and try that thing out. Give that some thoughts and see what it's actually trying to say to you.